Okay, guys, take a hit. We have Brad Garlinghouse signing XRP T-shirts like he's some kind of fucking celebrity. Like anybody gives a fuck. You want to sign Brad Garlinghouse shirt? Because apparently that's what this guy gives a fuck about. Not that XRP's at $1.30, whatever the fuck it's at right now. Not that we've been sitting at $1.30 for 8 fucking years, $1.50, $2 8 fucking years. No, he's got to go sign T-shirts. That's the most important thing right now. Got to sign fucking T-shirts. David Schwartz says a low price for XRP actually makes it more expensive to use for payments and exchange. What the fuck does that even mean? Is this even English? Anyway, guys, look, I don't really have much to talk about today. The prices are down. This dumb shit's going on. Signing T-shirts. Israel, China, all this shit, you know, the bottom line that with all this stuff going on, everything's very manipulated. And there's no getting around it, and it's just a matter of, it's straight gambling at this point. It really is gambling, unless you're in the stock market, which isn't gambling because everyone's in there, so you know you're going to get your 20% a year. But, you know, you have Bitcoin now being convoluted with Epstein, and there were emails in there talking about Bitcoin and sending Bitcoin. I mean, I believe I saw an email that said the person who was releasing the files, they were asking for 1 Bitcoin to whoever wanted him to send the files to them. So the guy who released these Epstein files was asking for 1 Bitcoin to be paid in Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin for a certain amount of files. Now, does that bother us? Should we sell because of that? Should that make us nervous? It will definitely impact the fear and greed index for sure. I mean, it has already, and that's probably what contributed to this last dump, the Epstein stuff. But at the same time, we still don't really know who made Bitcoin. It could be Epstein. It could be Ghislaine. It could be the CIA. It could be Satoshi. It could be some guy in his basement, but I got to tell you, the feeling I have is that it was created by the government, and it is being used predominantly for black market deals, such as what they're using it for. Probably weapons sales, obviously, child trafficking, and then just your regular commodity trading, just like I do when I order my supplies online. So you have this range of use for Bitcoin and crypto, specifically Bitcoin. I have no doubt that they're using Bitcoin to pay and finance these transactions, these private transactions. I even heard that Jeffrey Epstein was using money on World of Warcraft, I think, to do money transfers. Like they were using in-game currencies as transactable currencies to fund their black market trades. So I don't really know if that is something to be fearful about. I think it's been going on for years. You know, I think before Bitcoin they were using some other method. They're probably just using cash or probably using something else. Probably that one that Elon and Peter Thiel created, DigiPay? DigiPay, I think it was, or something like that. OneCoin, DigiPay? I don't remember. Anyway, guys, I'm not just going to come on here and provide you some content slop if I don't have anything to talk about, but I did want to talk about the Epstein thing because the fact that Bitcoin is talked about in the Epstein files is a big deal, and it definitely contributed to the dump, but at the same time, like, it's not going to go away. So, yes, it's associated with bad things. Yes, it's associated with regular things, and it's associated with good things. So it's associated with everything, not just the bad stuff. And I don't think that just because it's mentioned in the Epstein files, I don't think that that's a reason to sell. There's plenty of other people using it, not just the bad guys. So that's what I was thinking about the other day. So I figured I'd tell you guys about it. Sentiment on Twitter is the same. Everyone's just kind of now adapting to this new price action level. And, remember, you guys don't care about price action. You guys only care about utility and clarity. And in 10 years, XRP is going to be $1,000, which I said that 8 years ago. And now I'm here, still at $1.30. So I'm listening to you guys, get your hopes up, and I see you guys getting your hopes up. Like, oh, don't worry, CC, in 5 years, it will be there. Guys, I said that 5 years ago, and we're still here. So tell me more about the utility. Tell me more about the 22222. Tell me more about the Swift. And tell me more about the and tell me more about all these things while Brad Garlinghouse is signing T-shirts for no fucking reason. And I'm supposed to sit here and put more money into this shit market. No, I'm going back to fucking Roth, my Roth IRA, and I'm sticking to my Pokemon cards. Dude. And I know, it matches the fear and greed index, right? We're at like a 9 right now. Of course, people are talking like crypto shit. Crypto's going to die. Everything's going to die. But I'm coming at it from a different angle. I'm coming at it from more like I have been here for too fucking long. Okay? Now, if people are going to start telling on the internet, they're going to start saying, hey, the crypto market has become more like the stock market, and you're going to now start to get 20% CAGR, which is your annual growth rate. Then I'll start to be, okay, well, that's what I can expect. So I'll just I can assume that I'm going to get a certain amount per year. And when I put my money in, I'm not going to dump 70%. That has never, that doesn't happen in the stock market, but it happens in crypto all the fucking time now, apparently. So with these kind of dumps going on, it's different than just be like, okay, I'm not buying any more crypto because I'm scared. No, it's different for us who've been here for a long time because we've gone through the 4-year cycles. Now we're out of the 4-year cycle. We're into some other bullshit cycle. And now you really don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know what to do. So that's why I say the markets are different now. And you cannot go by the investing rules that you used 4 years ago or that Warren Buffett used when he was fucking 1917. Like, you can't dollar cost average into something that you don't believe in. So that's why I'm so convicted onto Pokemon cards, because it's tangible. It's almost like silver. The price is representative of the value. And there are no dumps in Pokemon, bro. I remember you guys a few months ago, everyone was like, oh, the dump is here. And I'm like, bro, Destined Rivals went down $50. That's your version of a dump? Now look at you now. Now look at all you newbies now and your greenhorns now. You just went through your first 50 to 60% crash in crypto. How do you feel? How do you feel? And then remember when you were like, oh, Destined Rivals went down $10. It's a crash. You guys are like 10 fucking years old. You guys are like 15-year-olds. You've never been through a market. You don't know what anything is. You just buy shit and then you just hope for shit. Like, think. You got to think. Holy shit. Okay, I don't really have much for you today. That's about it. I'm keeping it short. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the new subscribers, and enjoy your fucking day, guys. Have a great weekend. Peace.